The pirates on Hakanosu began thinking that there is treasure on the seafloor of the entire world, but some point out that not all of the cities of the past were like Shandora, and the ocean floor is 200 meters below sea level, so getting there is almost impossible, at least without a ship that can dive below that level. Elsewhere, Mont Blanc Cricket, who was listening to Dr. Vegapunk's message, decides to go diving again to see if there is treasure beneath the waters from the old world. At the Marines' GS hospital, the members of SWORD are recovering from their battle at Hakanosu and listening to Dr. Vegapunk's message. Drake has returned and is recovering as well, but he wants to be alone, and Smoker contacts Tashigi, asking where she is right now. She tells him she is at the GS hospital. Dr. Vegapunk says that if he says anything more, then it would be just speculation rather than concrete fact, but several people want to know what Roger left behind. On Egghead, the Straw Hats see the Frontier Dome's barrier lowering and the clouds have stopped stretching, but Usopp says they have more than enough distance to reach the water. Brook reports that the cola barrels are all loaded, so they can use Cootie Burst whenever they want. Nami contacts Jimbei and asks if he is almost at the ship, and he reports he is, but he is also chasing Nisturo. Nami at first thinks he is taking a detour, but Jimbei corrects her saying Nisturo is heading straight for the ship. As Nisturo is about to attack the ship, Jimbei uses Kataguruma to throw Zoro at Nisturo, where he then uses two sword-style, Restful Paradise Rashomon to intercept Nisturo. While their blades clash, both recognize the opposing Katetsu before the two repel each other. Zoro tells the others to take off and that the two of them will jump on. Down on the northeast coast of the island, Bonnie is calling for Luffy while the Marines have surrounded the giant's ship. Luffy yells very loudly that he is almost there and for them to get the ship moving. They start doing so and mow down the ships in their way, but Bluegrass uses one of the sea beast weapons she is riding to blow a hole through the ship, before Doll knocks out Kashi with a move called Rock and Roll Blaster, the assault strengthening the morale of the Marines. Luffy, who is back to normal again, notices that Warcury has stopped chasing the three of them, which the giants are relieved to hear. It turns out he did so to meet up with Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter to engage the Iron Giant. As they do, Dr. Vegapunk announces he has one more thing to say as the elders recognize the robot as the same one that attacked Mary Geoise 200 years ago. Dr. Vegapunk addresses several people who have the name D, but before he can say something to them, Warcury tackles the Iron Giant, knocking it down while at the same time jamming the signal and ending the broadcast. York falls to her knees, relieved that the message has finally stopped.